So, how about you tell me the truth, manling? You say you were looking for herbs on the hillsides. Yet why were there others of your kin wandering just outside the exit of my home? I'll give you one chance to explain yourself, manling, but I reckon you make it fast. I've already lost my patience with your kind. Then why else would they be here, huh? There's nothing here that would interest them other than you. Tell me then, manling, what is it they seek to find? A massive pot of gold? Your kin is foolish, but not even a squirrel is that stupid. Fine, I believe you. But if I find out you lied, you will regret it. Either way, I don't believe this cavern's safe for me any longer. I'll be moving out soon. Now, I could leave you here to be found by those men. Or I could take you with me to another cavern. I really couldn't care less, but I promised I'd heal your leg. And I'll keep my promise if you so desire. Very well done. Surprising, but you are a welcome companion. Now, let's move out before they find out about this cave. Well, if a giant can live in here, I don't reckon it's gonna take him that long to find the entrance. I do wonder though, why? Why run away from your own kin? Did you break a law? Is that the real reason why you were on your own, deep in the woods, huh? I thought so. That entire herb thing was a weak excuse anyways. Well, I had already figured out that little lie. I won't hurt you for that one. So, what got you running away so carelessly? You don't want to say? That's alright. Keep your secrets. Wasn't that curious anyways? Well, we should reach it before nightfall. I'll be taking routes long forgotten by men, so don't worry. They won't see us. These roads once were the highways for the giants. You couldn't set 2 steps without seeing another of my kin. But times have changed. It wouldn't surprise me if I'm the only one left. The rest of them dead, I reckon. Or at least, I haven't seen a giant in decades. It's sad, really, knowing you might be the last of something. But life goes on. And those bastards hunting my blood down won't wait for me to mourn. They'll just keep going. Oh, they've tried to be rid of me. Many a times they even got close. But this giant isn't to be taken down by a mantling anytime soon. And my hopes are they have no idea where I am now. Even though those mantlings in front of my home made me think they finally caught up. Damn hunter bastards. Thinking we'd harm any humans without provocation. We're peaceful beings. But they never seem to understand that. Well, of course, there used to be villages and towns filled to the brim with giants. Most of them were carved out of the mountainside. I think they were similar to your towns, just a little bigger. Most townfolk decided to move out and live in smaller communities. especially when man started arriving in our valleys and hills. It was starting to be less and less safe. My race was already slowly dying out though. My race was already slowly dying out though. You see, it's rare for a giant to settle down with another giant, and even rarer for him to raise a child. Thus, not many new giants were born. And then the hunting by your kind was the final nail in the coffin. I am sorry if I'm troubling you with all of this meddling. It's not your fault after all. You had nothing to do with the hunting. It might sound like it, but I really hold no grudges against you. Your companionship is a welcome change. Even though giants might be seclusive creatures, it's nice having someone around for once. Someone to talk to after all these years in solitude. Either way, how are you holding up, Manling? It must be strange having a giant as a companion. Are you frightened of me? I thought so. You might be the only manling that isn't. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Not being afraid of something that's 20 times taller than you. Well, you were frightened the first time I saw you. But it didn't seem to take you that long to adjust. Which is good, of course. Well, the cavern I was planning to move to used to be a town, actually. One of the greatest in the giant kingdom. They say there once lived 100,000 giant souls under those mountains. But those are just tales I heard from my elder folk. I don't believe 100,000 giants ever roamed these lands. But who knows how the old world once was. The town is enormous though, even for me. It'll be hard for anyone to follow us on there. Especially as I am the only one who knows the streets. How the existence of the town, that is. I just realized, Manling, you might be the first man to set foot in a giant town. How strange these times are, aren't they? Either way, you should rest your eyes, Manling. The road's still long, and you still need to heal your bones. So rest your eyes. Don't worry, I won't eat you or anything. I'll just keep a look over you. Make sure nothing happens. You'll be safe with me, Manling. Don't worry. You'll be fine.